Hello everyone, and welcome to Veiled. This game was made by two developers, Remy Bismuth and Nicholas Mio, I hope I'm pronouncing their names correctly, for the A Game by Its Cover Game Jam, which ran back in 2020. I'm making this video for a few reasons. One, I just want to show off this game because I think it's pretty cool what they managed to accomplish in like a couple weeks of development time. Second, this is going to be what I hope is the start of a yearly tradition where I put up videos on Halloween. So happy Halloween, everybody. I hope you're having a good one. Third, this is also going to be the first episode in a series that I can't come up with a good name for it, so I'm just going to call it Short Games on Itch, where I play short games that you can finish in like 2 hours that I find on itch.io. This is one of those. You can finish it in like an hour, maybe, your first time through. If during the course of this playthrough, this game seems at all interesting to you, I highly recommend you download it. Or you can even play it directly in browser on the game's page. It's totally free, and I will be linking to it in the description below, and I recommend you give it a shot yourself. But a quick content warning before we begin. This game is a horror game, as you might be able to tell by its spooky atmosphere, and it does deal with some heavy stuff. There are depictions of dead children in this game, and it does touch on themes of suicide. So proceed with caution if you think you'll be affected by either of those. Now then, with all this preamble out of the way, let's begin, shall we? It has been 1 year since the incident. One endlessly long year looking for the truth. You know your child is alive. All the answers must be out there. Hours pass. You are exhausted. You finally arrive at the location you've been given. Better keep a low profile and go through the woods. I mean, we could go back in the car, but that's not why we're here. Let's enter the forest. You enter the forest. Ominous, twisted trees watch you venture deeper into the woods. Everything looks so quiet here. You shiver. You continue until you reach the house. The property is closed off by a large gate. It is too high to climb over. Is your child really here? It is locked by an old rusty chain. It has seen better days. Maybe there's a way to break it. What about over here? Among the rusty tools lies a big iron bar. This may be useful to break the chain. Well, let's go ahead and take it then. Seems sturdy enough. Not very subtle, but you need to get in. You put all your weight on the bar. The chain finally surrenders. The gate opens with a creaking noise. You enter the front yard. This mansion, once opulent, looks rather abandoned. A towering statue seems to watch over the property. Strange, slender, dark silhouettes. They represent a family, but their alien look gives you chills. Can we just be let in? You knock repeatedly on the door, but no one answers. Maybe you can find another way in. Let's go around the right corner. The way to the back is blocked by a large empty ditch. It's not giant enough to cross. You caught something moving on the first floor. You can distinguish a ghostly figure through the window. You call out to it, but it suddenly fades away. Curious. Crossing the ditch does not seem like a good idea. You wouldn't want to get stuck. Alright. Maybe there is another way around. Let's go around the left corner this time. You walk along an overgrown French garden. There is a shed on the left. Well, let's go in the shed. The shed is not locked. A thick layer of dust covers everything. Nothing has been touched in a long time. Warped wood planks and broken windows. Nothing useful in there. Alright, what about this tool bench? A ladder rests on the side of the bench. It could be useful to enter the house. Well, let's go ahead and take it then. It's heavier than it looks. Hopefully you won't have to carry it around for too long. Indeed. Alright, well, go ahead and take this to the front yard. The path leads to the backyard, excuse me. The backyard, that's what I meant. A tiled terrace is nested at the back of the house. It goes back to where we were. The shutters are not fully closed, and the window behind them seems open. If you had a way to get up there, you could sneak inside. Well, as it just so happens, you put the ladder against the wall. It is tall enough to reach the window. You climb the ladder and enter the house. As you enter, you see someone rushing through the door just below you. Who was he? You run after him. The man has disappeared through the door in front of you. Surely he must know something. Well, let's go after him. You throw yourself at the door in vain. It is desperately shut, but as you inspect it, you find a strange contraption beside it. What does it mean to be desperately shut? There is a small box beside the door. This high-tech device feels out of place here. It seems like some sort of biometric device. Apparently, it needs to scan your eye and your finger. So I guess we're looking for somebody's eye and somebody's finger so we can get past the scanner. That's a little grim, but we have little choice. You are in the main hall. Let's see, we can either go up the stairs or inspect one of these doors. What about this one? The door is locked from the other side. Alright. You grasp the cold handle. The door seems to weep as you push it open. A classy dining room. The silverware has been set, and the dinner is ready to be served. But why all this decorum? Was someone expected? Let's see... Let's look at the buffet. You take a closer look at the frames on the buffet. A few family photos are on display. The smile on this man's face makes you uneasy. Smiling kid. Pretty uptight. How? I wonder how our narrator got that from just this photo. Curious. The wedding photo catches your attention. A happy couple. It's the same man in the other photograph, only much younger. Maybe they are your hosts. The frame is missing a glass panel. That's odd. You remove the photo from the frame. You uncover a hidden compartment with a tape in it. Might as well take the tape. You take the tape and inspect it. "To my baby" is written on the label. Maybe we'll need that later. Alright, let's look at this table next, shall we? Oops, I did not mean to click that. Let me go back in the dining room. Don't click through things too fast. Nothing else in here. Only one plate has been served. Ugh, French cuisine apparently. Yikes, no thanks. Our narrator is not a fan of French food, for whatever reason. Alright, I guess that's everything we can find in here. The other doors are locked, so let's go back up the stairs. You may find some leads on the first floor. What a stark contrast. The Persian carpet on the floor feels rather nice, but the ceiling, however, is falling off. Let's try this door. The door is locked from the other side. You hear humming coming from the room. You knock on the door, but no one answers. Strange. The door opens. This bedroom is rather cozy. It seems to have been used recently. What about the bedside table? There's the family album here. Everyone looks sad. I guess that's that. Now, let's see here. What else can we look at? What about this door here? The door's jammed. Alright, guess let's go in here then. You enter the room. A dirty bathroom. The bottom of the tub is filled with caked goo. Gross. You're telling me. Maybe there's something in the sink. You come closer to the sink. Ah! Ew. As you try to repress a heave, you start to seriously question this place. It's empty of its contents. Whatever they might have been. Alright, nothing for it, gotta take this eyeball. As gross as touching this eye is, it may work on the door scanner. It's still warm. As you take the eye, you hear a loud tumbling noise coming from the bedroom behind. A dirty bathroom. Maybe let's not investigate the bedroom. How about we go through this door? What is on the other side? A small storage room. Anything going on with this heater? The gentle heat feels comforting. The small iron door is locked. Maybe the key is there somewhere. There meaning back in the bedroom, perhaps? We didn't investigate that thumping. What is that thing? The stench emanating from it makes you retch. Is this a good idea? You get a closer look and notice its surface is slowly pulsating. Oh lord, something is spurting from one of its pores. This is the perfect time to get closer to the dark heap, obviously. You step closer to the creature, trying to control your nausea. You realize it was a key emerging from the goo. Trying not to touch the flesh, you grab the key with the tip of your fingers. You hear a very loud noise. It's waking up. No time to read the descriptions, you gotta get the heck out of here. You unlock the door with the key found on the creature. You lock the door behind you, hoping that it will keep the hideous thing away. It is pitch black in here. If you don't go here fast enough, the slime monster will kill you, and you'll have to start from the beginning of that section, so just keep that in mind. Now then. The bright tube light hurts your eyes. What you discover doesn't make you very hopeful. The skin has shrunk around the skinny bones. It's practically mummified. The occupant was counting days. And many days have passed, apparently. What's this? Planks have been torn away. Looks like the person here was making an escape. You can see a room below. You start kicking the remaining planks hard. Their moldy remains break easily. You pass your head on the hole and slip. You fall hard into an unknown room. The small lounge seems to lead up to a steep staircase. That's where you came from. Let's hope the thing won't follow you. Yeah, no kidding. You notice the lock on the door was on. You unlock it and open the door. It leads back to the hall. You are in the main hall. Okay. Well, that's good, but we still don't have a finger for the biometric scanner. So we gotta go back in here. Hope we can find a finger. Horror games, am I right? Let's go up these stairs. You cautiously start to climb. It's pretty steep. Yeah, it sure is. The stairs lead up to the first floor. Up the stairs we go. A long corridor spreads before you. You try to be quiet, but the flooring is squeaky. What's in here? You slowly push the door and enter the room. This looks like a child's room. What's on the wall here? There are frames on the wall. A set of formal family photographs. Quadruplets. How unusual. Alright, what's on the desk? A small desk full of toys. Aha! Your attention is caught by a toy cassette player. There's no tape in it. But we have one! You insert the tape and press play. A lullaby starts playing. Heartbreaking. What's behind this curtain? You slowly approach your hand and pull the curtain open. Good lord, the poor child. Quick, you must help him. With difficulty, you untie the rope on his ankle, but it's too late. He is dead. Who could have done that? You start to weep, thinking about your own lost child. Well, this is distinctly unpleasant. As you reach to close the child's eyes, you notice something in his hand. What is it? A card? This is a tarot card. The Hanged Man. How ironic. Is that a sick joke? What's happening? His skin is suddenly very hot. You can't believe what just happened. Poor kid. It breaks your heart. I guess there's nothing else to see in this room. Well, that was grim. Time to go this way, I suppose. The corridor turns and opens up into a larger room. Strange room. It looks like a bedroom, but the main furniture is gone. An odd collection of mismatched books and artifacts. You pick one, but can't decipher the language. Strange. What about this door? You approach the closed door. A wooden sliding door. A beautiful mural is painted on it. There's a trinket on this cabinet, apparently? It's a large seashell with fragrant beads inside. I guess we can't take it. What about this door, then? Whoops. The door seems loosely locked from the other side. You can distinguish the silhouette of a simple latch between the two doors. You could probably push it up with a thin object. Like a tarot card, perhaps? You insert the card between the two doors. You gently push the latch up and slide open the door. You're immediately seized by a strong, acrid smell. The memory of the creature flashes before your eyes, but you have to press on. Something terrible happened here. In the reflection, you see something lying in the tub. Nothing for it. You gather your mental strength and slowly peek at the tub. Someone is lying inside the tub, lifeless. Little bits of mold are floating in the placid blood. There are scissors? I guess we'll take those. What are you going to do with those scissors? You can't believe that you're thinking about this. This house is starting to weigh on you. Why did she do that? What is happening here? You lean closer to the hand. The hand of the woman is hanging from the side of the tub. Despite having bright red painted nails, the bloated skin is dark and reminds you of the creature. If this hand belongs to the owner, it may work on the electronic lock. If only you had some way to take it with you. Oh boy. Time to do an impromptu autopsy. The horror of the situation is numbing. The blade cuts through the flesh easily. It feels like there wasn't any solid bones. You almost scream as the hand retracts and the body disappears inside the tub. And unfortunately, we can't simply leave. We have to look. You can't see anything through the crimson water. Ripples suddenly appear and a tentacle emerges from the tub. Gotta go! You step back, paralyzed by fear. We gotta run. No time to read descriptive text. Something is after us. Run away! You crawl out of the bathroom. You face back and start to run. Out of breath, you rush down the stairs. You lose balance and tumble down the stairs. You get back on your feet and run to the lounge. You boom inside the hall and shut the door behind you. You hear the creature crashing on the door. Thankfully, it doesn't open from this side. You are in the main hall. Well, that was close, and we now have a finger and an eyeball. We can get past that biometric scanner. First, I want to see if we can do anything about this door. What a mess. The creature came from here. You would rather not know what is inside. There is no way you were going back there. Alright, just wanted to check. Back down the stairs we go. The creature is surely still lurking behind. There is no way you were going back there. Fair enough? Alright, time to use our items. Oh lord, what are you doing? You press both eye and finger onto the scanner. You squish them hard and you eventually get a reading. The result of using the scanners is a bit messy, but it worked. You hear the door unlock. Nothing stands between the man and you now. Let's go after him. You dive into the passage that just opened. Well, careful, don't hurt yourself, narrator. Just as you pass the door, it closes behind you. A huge staircase unfolds before you. The door is locked behind you. You can't go back. Forward it is then. You delve down into the unknown complex. At some point, the stairs end into a large corridor. There is a single door at the end with light coming out of it. You open the door. The light is blinding at first. You hear the door lock behind you quickly after you enter. After a few moments, the silence is broken by a crackling speaker sound. "Well, we were waiting for you, sir. Please, make yourself comfortable and grab a seat." Where is that coming from? "Indulge me and take a seat, please. You may have all night, but that's not the case for everyone here." A little insistent, aren't they? Cryptic characters and notes keep scrolling on the screen. This seems to open up on another room. You can't see its contents from here. Well, nothing else for it but to sit down, I guess. Reluctantly, you approach the chair. Let's make a little experiment, you and I, would you?" Once seated, you finally get a sight of what is behind the glass. Another dark entity lies inert in the other room. You don't understand what is expected of you now. After a few moments of silence, the man's voice booms again. "A touching reunion, really. I'd hate to interrupt, but unfortunately we need to go on with the procedure. Would you mind having a closer look at our friend here?" Seems like there's not anything else we can do but to look at the monster. You fight your instinctive disgust and try to focus your attention on the creature before you. Suddenly, it starts to move and rise. Its shape looks strangely humanoid now. Almost familiar. You start to cry. "Okay, that's enough. We both know what you are seeking here. I can fulfill your wish, but you need to do one thing for me first. Check the tray on the board, please." The saturated voice is more and more assertive. "You can be together again, you know. But before that, I need you to administrate yourself with my special treatment." As your will falters, you take the syringe in your hand. You can't stop the tears flowing down your face. What is going to happen if you do that? "Do it now!" screams the voice. This void in your heart, this longing, it can all fade away. Let it flow in your veins. Your mind is broken. There's nothing you can do now. You see yourself inserting the needle inside your arm and press the syringe. What now? Suddenly, a tide of pain rushes through your whole body. You can't move, you can't breathe, and a nightmarish buzzing sound is filling your ears. As you feel your body stretch and change, everything becomes more and more distant. Even the sound, even the pain is fading out, except for a small humming voice. As the suffering slowly fades, you start to remember. That voice that you missed for so long now. And that sweet face. Daddy. The end. Veiled. A game made for Game Bytes Cover 2020 by Remy Bismuth and Nicholas Mio. Thank you for playing. And thank you for watching, dear viewer. I guess I should have put another constant warning for body horror in there. It didn't last too long, thankfully. I'll be sure to put a pinned comment below this video, detailing that. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little look at Veiled. I like this game a lot for what it manages to do with how short it is and how little time it was developed on. Like, I would love to see another game by the same team that expands on the ideas that are at play here. I especially love the look, how it looks, and the atmosphere, and the droning ambience. It's really nice. So that's all from me. I'll see you all in the next video, whatever that happens to be. And happy Halloween! I hope yours is safe and enjoyable. See y'all later.